there's an interesting synergy between rural and urban water challenges and opportunity. I've been lucky enough, as I said this morning, to have advised the Basin Ministers recently on the Murray-Darling Basin Plan and spent time out in the communities across the Murray-Darling Basin. And one of the things I saw there is the amazing degree of innovation that's happening in that sector. And there was a wonderful stream this morning on what's been happening, particularly in South Australia, in the irrigated agriculture area. And one example of an integrated irrigated agriculture and renewable energy farm. A sustainable farm. And you're seeing some amazing innovations there. I think one of the most interesting I came across was a farm that had Fitbits on its cows, which helped it to monitor how healthy the cows were, prevent health issues before they arrived, and also it's a good predictor of actually their productivity that they're going to have each day. All of which actually results in savings in water. If you be able to manage your crop, or in this case, your cattle more productively. So what we're seeing in the irrigation sector and the agricultural irrigation sector is enormous innovation. How do we bring that to our urban centres? How do we look at the opportunities to bring irrigation optimisation either to households or to parks and gardens, and do that in an efficient way where it's such a decentralised situation in our urban environments. And then equally, it's in our urban environments that we've had the real progress in terms of recycled water treatment and decentralised solutions. Regional centres haven't quite caught up with how the economics of that have started to reach parity with centralised systems. So, how do we bring those solutions to regional centres, particularly those regional centres that we'd like to, encourage as the sea change hubs to act as the release valves for our cities. I think we're definitely starting to embrace technology change, but are we going far enough? AI, data analytics, blockchain as an enabler of a secure means of managing data have all arrived. How quickly are we making use of them at the moment, and how well are we integrating those into our organisations? And I think this is where, and water is not alone in this space. We're starting to see the change from IT being a service to a utility, to being an inherent part of how it's managed, to chief technology officers starting to be part of the management of a business and how it's delivering its customer solution. So you're seeing a changed operating model around this. You're seeing, companies adopt terminology like a customer operations hub, which is an IT technology to some extent to understand where disruptions are occurring around their systems. Why is it called a customer operations hub? Because it's all about how those disruptions affect the customer and what are our data analytics around that and how we're better managing things around our customer. And that's it's a different way of thinking around, an old style engineering solution to a problem.